episode of Curing Racism. I am your host, Paz Simpson, the happiness engineer, along with my co host, Mr. Paul Hoyt. Together, we come and we address commonly accepted beliefs that turn into unconscious behavioral biases. So, Paul, my brother, how, how are you today?
I'm doing great. It's been a very good day. I had an opportunity to join one of my good friends, Jill Lublin, on her monthly kindness circles this morning. I met a whole bunch of people who are doing what you and I are doing, which is doing our best to spread a little love and light, a little kindness, a little encouragement to other people, to embrace the goodness that is within them and share that with other people so that other people can feel it too and will be inspired to take kind actions and help each other out and make this world a better place. I've got this belief that the vast majority of people, like 98% of people, are really good people and kind people. But unfortunately, that 2 or 3% who are mean and cruel and angry people all the time have us hijacked, have a lot of organizations and tribes hijacked because it serves their purpose of doing so. So it's always nice to be in the presence of other people who believe what you and I believe, which is that kindness pays, that it's a blessing to be a blessing, and that spreading good energy, positive energy around the world is one of the best things that we can do for ourselves, our families, and for generations to come.
Yes, sir, I agree. Putting that positive energy in the world can change so much more for, you know, not just ourselves, but our communities and the people that we come across. Being able to just give a smile, right, can change so much more for people. But I realize that most of us can't find that reason to smile because we're living in a scarcity mindset,
Yeah.
that we don't realize that there's more than enough for all of us and that none of us have to compete.
I love that. And today we wanted to talk about the difference between a poverty mindset and abundance mindset, and the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. And you kind of opened it up there a little bit. Talk to me what a poverty mindset means to you versus an abundance mindset for a little bit.
A poverty mindset is one that is limited. It doesn't see options. It is always seeing us versus them instead of, it's always seeing or instead of and. It's one that doesn't see the beauty in life. And an abundant mindset realizes they can have this and that. They can be good and they can learn more, right? They are always seeing the optimism, right? So you'll find that people who are in a impoverished mindset are also very pessimistic. They don't see
Yeah.
solutions, they only see problems.
Yeah. Yeah. And it takes a little bit of a shift, but it can be contagious. So when we have an abundance mindset, when we can help other people see the possibilities, when they when we can help them embrace optimism in their life, we can say, hey, well, look at this and look at this and look at this, and this is what you could do, and here's an opportunity for you. It really can open up their eyes and change their lives to help them think in an abundance mindset frame of mind for a while. Yeah, that's a beautiful gift that we can give to each other. It's remind each other of the possibilities, and help each other be optimistic when it's hard to do.
Yes, yes, because being optimistic will allow us to not only see how great the world is, it will allow us to be grateful for the things that we're that we're dealing with. One of the things you'll always hear me say is you cannot see the gift, and the gift is life, looking through ungrateful eyes.
Yeah.
Right? We live in the present, so every moment is a gift.
Yep.
So we spend more time actually just being present at this moment, enjoying this exact moment, celebrating this moment. Life can get better.
Yeah. One of my favorite sequences of thought and action is one that goes relax, release, refocus, and rise. And relaxation is that critical first step, giving yourself permission to let go of the tension and stress so that you can release it because you've relaxed enough to release it. And then focus your attention on the possibilities, on who you are when you're at your best, and allow yourself to rise up. Allow yourself to feel that positive energy come into your current experience and lift your vibes so that you can lift the vibes of other people too.
Yes, yes. You get to determine how good you feel, but you also get to help others feel better by not allowing any energy that doesn't resonate with you to change how you feel, right?
Amen.
If it doesn't feel good, you can do different.
Yep. And Paz, one of the other things we wanted to chat about today was the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. So let me talk about that for a second because they're very closely related to a poverty mindset versus an abundance mindset. When somebody has a fixed mindset, they believe that things are just the way that they are. You know, that we're born with certain talents and gifts, and that's all we got, and we can't do no better. And we can't learn and we can't grow anymore, that they believe that we've reached our limits. Whatever those limits are, those self-imposed limits that they have, they just believe that's where they're stuck and they can't get better, they can't grow stronger, and things are not going to get better and things are not going to improve. But a growth mindset is the opposite. The growth mindset says, I can continue to grow in strength. I can continue to grow in love and kindness and wisdom. I can continue to grow in my capabilities, in my power, in my vitality, for as long as I want. All I have to do is focus on those things, develop great habits, execute, my plans in a disciplined and controlled manner, and I will keep growing and growing and growing a wisdom and strength and capability, for as long as I live. And that's certainly what I encourage other people to do, is have that growth mindset. Growth doesn't stop when you graduate from high school. It doesn't stop when you graduate from college. It doesn't stop when you're 25 or 30 years old, or even 75 years old. We can all continue to keep growing in love and kindness and wisdom for as long as we live. And that's what we want everybody to have. Because when you have a growth mindset, it's easy to have an abundance mindset, and you can continue to improve yourself, help other people's grow stronger, confident, more capable, so we can all do more good in the world.
Yes, I guess a growth mindset is best described by Les Brown as someone who can learn, unlearn, and relearn again, right? Because a lot of the things that we've learned in the past, we've had to unlearn because they no longer suit us, right? And now we had to relearn again things like this new technology called artificial intelligence to be able to compete and survive in today's world.
Yeah, yeah, that's another revolution that is upon us. And I've been around long enough to be where the computer revolution first started in the 60s, and the mini computer revolution in the 70s, and the personal computer revolution in the 80s, and the internet revolution in the 90s, and the social media or smartphone revolution, in the 2000s, and now we're into the AI revolution. And we have to continue to learn new skills, to embrace new technology, just to get along in this world and certainly to survive when it comes to business and our careers.
Yes. To be able to understand that life is great and getting better at
Yeah,
all times. Life is great and getting better. One of the things, wherever you are right now, is where you need to be in order to prepare you for where you need to grow and go. So if you are currently not where you want to be in life, take the time to step back, appreciate where you are, and know that you're going where you need to go.
yeah. So when it comes to poverty mindset and abundance mindset and fixed mindset versus a growth mindset, let us encourage everybody who hears this to have their own personal revolution when it comes to their dedication to that greatness within, to being the best selves that they can be, and help other people do that too, because we need a societal revolution. As I like to say, we need an ethical renaissance. We need people to recognize that we have an opportunity to work together to get along better, to help each other out, so that those, we like to say, those superficial differences that seem to divide us, we can see through those and discover the common values that unite us, and we can overcome those commonly accepted biases, and we can make this world a better place for each of us and for generations to come.
Yes, yes. And a lot of it takes a little bit of time from some self examination, a little bit of self awareness, and a little bit of self accountability. What can I do today to make the world a better place? What can I do today to leave a positive impact on the world? What can I do today to allow one more person to smile?
Amen. Well, Paz, being with you always makes me smile. You are the happiness engineer. You got this big smile on your face most of the time. So thanks for helping me smile every time that we talk to each other. And together, I'm excited to do what we can do together to help the entire world smile, to help them cure racism, to help them cure tribal conflict, to help them see the possibilities for the world to come.
As we sit back and really think about, it's easy to smile when you have good people in your life, right? So I have great people like yourself, but even when you don't, because there were times where when I was just becoming a happiness engineer, I had to find that great person in myself,
Yeah.
right? Get to love yourself. You know, my brother Greg Reed says, fill your cup up with love and let others bask in its overflow. I think that's a great way to do things. Love yourself enough that you can share a little bit of love with others, right? If you love, I love me so much that you don't have to love me, right? I love me enough for about three people.
There you go. I love that. That's really good. I love me so much that you don't have to love me. I'm okay.
So yes,
Great call today, Paz. Always enjoy our opportunity to share a little love and light with people on these Wednesdays podcasts. If we can share a little love and light with your company, with your organization, your community, through one of our Curing Racism workshops, we can help you see through those commonly accepted biases. If we can help you see through those superficial differences that have a tendency to divide us, we will be able to help you discover those common values that unite us. Will help you have a healthier and happier organization, community, company, whatever, and we'd love the opportunity to do that.
Yes.
Paz is on a little bit of a delay because he's, technically challenged here till he gets his new laptop. So I will sign off and say, thanks for everybody for listening. We look forward to the next time we have an opportunity to chat. Thanks, Paz, man. Love you.
My brother Paul, thank you for another great week, another opportunity for us to share and for us to really make an impact. And like Paul says, if you want for us to come to your organization, your place of business, your environment or community of change, right? Please go to curingracism.com, reach out to Paul or myself. Let us come to your city, your state, wherever you are, so that we can make an impact, not just for you, but with you. Paul,
Amen.
the last words are yours, my brother.
Oh, well, I'll say the last words are me. I will close as the way that I always like to close my meetings. And that is, until we meet again, be brave, be strong, be wise, and as much as you possibly can, love everyone and everything all the time. Love you.